Hello everyone. Today I will be analyzing Scene 11, the street confrontation in our team's short film Hi, Stranger. In the following analysis, I will examine this scene from three perspectives: narrative structure, cinematic language, and symbolic props, in order to explain why it is constructed and filmed in this particular way. Scene 11 occupies a very specific position within the overall structure of the film. From a classical perspective, it marks the beginning of the third act, where all previously accumulated tension finally finds release. This scene carries three crucial narrative functions. First, it completes the protagonist's character arc. Chen Ke must transform from a misunderstood potential threat into a figure worthy of trust, a protector rather than a danger. Second, it creates an emotional debt for Lee Chae-hwa, giving her a concrete reason to reassess her perception of him. Third, it visually fulfills the fortune teller's prophecy: Lee Chae-hwa truly saves Chen Ke's life. In dramatic theory, this moment represents a perfect reversal of fortune. Aristotle referred to this as peripeteia, a sudden turning point in which events move in an unexpected direction. A simple physical conflict triggers a fundamental psychological shift, reshaping the relationship between the two characters. Let's move into the technical aspects of the scene, beginning with the use of slow motion. When Chen Ke rushes forward to protect Chae-hwa, the director introduces slow-motion cinematography. This choice serves a dual purpose. From a psychological perspective, Chen Ke's decision is impulsive, yet sincere. Slow motion stretches this decisive instant, allowing the audience to fully register both his courage and his recklessness. From the perspective of visual rhetoric, slow motion elevates an ordinary action into something momentous. The low-angle shot of Chen Ke leaping forward is traditionally associated with strength and heroism in film language. Combined with slow motion, the shot briefly transforms him into a stylized action hero, subtly enhancing the film's comedic tone. Another important technique in this sequence is the use of subjective camera. In film theory, subjective shots are one of the most direct ways to establish emotional identification between the audience and a character. At this moment, we are no longer watching Chen Ke, we become Chen Ke. As Lee Chae-hwa's face shifts from blurred to sharp focus, the audience experiences a heightened sense of physical presence, reinforcing emotional immersion. Finally, let us examine the symbolic layer of the scene. As Lee Chae-hwa pulls Chen Ke up from the ground, a flower pot suddenly falls. This flower pot is not a random object. It functions as the material manifestation of the fortune-telling prophecy. In the script, the fortune teller predicts that Chen Ke will encounter bloodshed or misfortune. The falling flower pot becomes the concrete form of that abstract threat. When Lee Chae-hwa pushes Chen Ke out of harm's way, she completes the act of saving his life. At that exact moment, a relationship built on superstition and misunderstanding collapses, and a new bond, grounded in genuine emotion, comes into being. Pay attention to the composition of this shot. A medium low-angle frame holds both characters. Lee Chae-hwa occupies one side of the frame, and Chen Ke gradually enters the shot. They lock eyes, pause, and then begin to laugh. This shared laughter marks a tonal shift for the entire film. No longer trapped by misunderstanding, they arrive at a quiet revelation shaped by a near-death experience. In conclusion, Scene 11 achieves a complete emotional transformation through the integrated use of aesthetics and cinematic technique. Nothing in this sequence is arbitrary. Every directorial choice serves a clear narrative purpose, transforming two strangers into a shared community of fate. This is the power of cinematic language. Film does not simply tell stories, it creates experiences.